welcome to German Cooking with Missi and Brooke. We will be cooking 3 dishes for you today: Spätzle, cucumber salad, and Schweineschnitzel. So, have fun and enjoy watching our cooking show.
Der Himmel ist blau und der Rest deines Lebens liegt vor dir. Vielleicht wäre es schlau, dich ein letztes Mal umzusehen. Du weißt nicht genau, warum, aber irgendwie packt dich die Neugier. Der Himmel ist blau und der Rest deines Lebens wird schön. Yeah!
Okay, our first meal is cucumber salad. What you will need is extra virgin olive oil, vinegar, salt, dill, and pepper. And then you will need goat cheese, but we're cheating and using mozzarella, 1 cucumber, 1 green or red pepper, 1 onion, and 2 tomatoes. You will also need knives, a cutting board, measuring cup, and a little bit of sugar. The first thing you'll need to do is wash and chop all of your vegetables. For things like the onion, basically just chop them up kind of finely. So I'll show you an example. Then maybe 1 good slice like that. And this is about the size you want your onion pieces. For your peppers, make sure it's washed nicely, and you're going to take a knife, kind of do this, and cut out this center piece. You don't want that. It's going to go in our junk bowl. So now you have your pepper, and we're going to cut it into 4s, like so, and get all the stuff inside of it. For instance, this had a little miniature pepper inside of it. I don't know how that got there. And take out all the pieces that are kind of white and that have seeds, because you don't want those. So I'm putting them all into just a junk bowl. And so, once you have out all the stuff you don't want in your pepper, you're going to chop them into pieces. So, if you have a couple seeds in here, it's okay. You will not die. So, I'm just going to chop these up now. Now, once you have peppers that are cut about this size, what you're going to do is just kind of cut them like this. Put them into squares. So they'll be a little bit larger than the onions, but still pretty small. And once you have them all chopped, add them with the onions in a large bowl. Next up are tomatoes. To cut a tomato, you need to remove the centerpiece with the stem after washing it. So we're going to kind of plunk that out, and you get a little piece like that. And put it in our junk bowl. To cut a tomato, it's pretty simple. We're just going to dice it, cut it in half, and then cut in whatever way is easiest for you. I usually just cut it like this. And so you're going to make these all into about squared pieces, kind of like if you went to Taco Bell and got a taco, what size they'd make the tomatoes on there. About what you're going to do for this project. So, half tomato is going to look about like that. Now we'll start on the other one. And remember that you're making 2 tomatoes. So, there will be multiple. There's 1 tomato. Alright, next up is our cucumber. What we're going to do first is we're going to take off the ends, because we don't really want those. Especially the end of the stem, you really don't want. And now what you're going to do next is you're going to cut it into fine little slices. So we're going to do that. The finer you can get them, the better, because Eventually, we're going to add this cucumber into vinegar to have it chemically cook, and if it's really thin, you can have it cook faster and it'll taste better. So, cut through this. I fail at cooking cucumbers, or chopping rather. And as you get close to the end, watch your fingers, because you don't want to chop them off. Alright. Okay, next what we're going to do is you need to find a bowl that's great for the refrigerator. For me, it's a Tupperware. You're going to dump the contents of your salad into the bowl. Get all of that out. Alright. What you're going to do now is add about a cup or two of cheese. It's mostly to desired. When I made this in Germany, we used goat's cheese, and it was in a brick, and we just chopped it up into fine pieces. But here, we didn't really know where to find that, so we got mozzarella. So, we used sliced, chopped, whatever it is. Here's about a cup. We're going to add that in, and you might want to add a little bit more. Yeah, it's shredded. Okay, thanks. It's shredded, not chopped or diced. And so I'm going to add about 2 cups, but I really like cheese, so that's just me. Alright, and 2 cups. Okay, now you're going to stir it. So we're going to get this all stirred. This Tupperware may be a little bit small. It makes a whole lot. So we've got this kind of stirred up. What you're going to add next are all of your spices. Again, you'll need salt, dill, pepper, and sugar. So, we need a teaspoon of sugar. So, let me get out 1 teaspoon. Oh no! Here we go. And add that in. Next on our list is 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. So we're just going to bypass that and just add pepper. Just a little bit. Okay. Next on our list is 1/2 teaspoon of dill. You can buy dill at a grocery store. It's actually pretty common. So we're going to fill this about halfway full, which is difficult in this, but we'll get there. Okay, that's about half. And now dump that in. And last, you're going to need salt, and you'll need a 1/2 teaspoon as well. And dump that in. And once again, you're going to stir, and then last, we will add our liquids to this. So,